Today, I'm talking to Bill Connors about telepractice. Bill specializes in combining technology, neuroscience, and learning theory with current evidence and research to advance the treatment of aphasia and related disorders. Bill has delivered services via telepractice since 2005, when he left his position at the University of Pittsburgh Medical Center to create AphasiaToolbox.com and to focus on developing telepractice for adults with acquired communication problems. Welcome, Bill. You have probably done more client aphasia therapy over the internet than anyone else in the world.
Well, that may or may not be true, but I know that since 2005, I've spent 5 to 7 hours a day, 6 days a week, actually doing therapy. So we're in the trenches doing the telepractice.
Bill, what is telepractice?
Well, technically speaking, telepractice is the delivery of treatment services at a distance. So basically, in this case, the speech pathologist is in one location, physical location, and the client is in another location, which is usually his or her home. I think what's important about telepractice that people sometimes miss is that it's not just about the treatment session, but telepractice allows the client to get lots of practice in. We know how important that is. So a truly comprehensive, effective telepractice for people with aphasia is also going to have tools and software programs and materials to get that extra practice in. And that's what we've done with AphasiaToolbox.com, is to provide that for telepractice.
Bill, that sounds very difficult. How difficult is it to do telepractice?
I'm glad you asked that, because I think people would think, my goodness, that's a lot of technology. And really it's not that difficult at all. A person just needs a decent computer with a webcam, which most all have, and a nice internet connection. Our clients actually have a website concierge who will help them get set up and walk them through the process so it is comfortable for them. There are different ways to do telepractice. Right now we're on Uvu. We use a product called WebEx, a platform called WebEx, and our clients simply respond to an email. They don't even have to download anything. They type in their name and their email address for privacy purposes, and then we're off and running. We've actually had clients get on who never used a computer before, and someone helps them, and the next thing you know, they're on.
Bill, is telepractice effective?
In the beginning, a lot of professionals were concerned that telepractice would be a sad replacement for face-to-face treatment in a building built of bricks. Turns out we didn't really have to worry. There's a lot of research going on right now, and most of it is saying that telepractice is as effective or more effective in some cases, and vice versa. So it's no longer a poor replacement. It is a valid venue of its own for therapy. Some of that effectiveness data can be found at the American Speech, Language, and Hearing Association's website. And their website is ASHA.org, the acronym.
Bill, what are some of the benefits of telepractice?
Well, first of all, telepractice is green. So you don't have to burn gas and pollute the environment. You're in your house. Another is that it's a heck of a lot easier to make appointments. So there are a lot less no-shows, and because if there's a minor problem or weather, you can still often have the session. I think another good, really important benefit is that people in rural areas or far away from a clinic can get treatment, and even more importantly, they can work with real experts, real master clinicians, no matter where they are in the country, Canada, or the world for that matter. There's one little thing that I found out, Sharon. My clients seem to really pay attention rather well on telepractice, even better than face-to-face. It seems like there's less distractions. They're focused on the screen. And we know that working on attention is a very important part of maximizing aphasia recovery.
Bill, why do you think that really is?
We know that we now know, and we've been working on this for years, but we now know that fixing the cognitive deficits that people with aphasia might have, like working memory, alternating attention, sustained attention, cognitive flexibility, we need to fix those. And when those get improved, the aphasia gets better. And then you can dig into the speech and language problems that come with aphasia and its related disorders.
Bill, do you have any advice for SLPs who are interested to integrate telepractice into their work?
Yes, I think first of all I would, there are some nice courses that ASHA offers, as well as speechpathology.com. I'll be doing some webinars this coming fall with motivationceu.com. We're going to be doing some with Home CEU Connections on telepractice. So there's some good coursework out there, and it's getting better all the time. I would also defer to the American Speech Language Hearing Association's website for information about professional issues, as well as joining the ASHA Special Interest Group 18 and the wonderful work they do there.
Bill, how can SLPs and people with aphasia find more information on telepractice?
I'd visit our website first, aphasiatoolbox.com, and you can see some basic information right there. They could also contact us through the contact form at the website to get more information. And then again, they can visit the American Speech Language Hearing Association, read some of the information there for consumers or speech pathologists to get started.
Bill, thank you for the interview today.
Well, you're welcome. Telepractice is coming fast. It's something that's happening not only in the field of speech pathology, but if you another good resource is the American Telemedicine Association. You can see this being done in many, many fields of health, mental health, medicine, and so on. So I think the important thing is that we realize that it's coming and that we join in and get prepared. For example, speech therapists need some experience to deal with the little glitches. As you know, once in a while there are some glitches, and there's some practical ways to deal with that. So it is coming fast, and it is actually a pretty good thing.
Thank you, Bill.
You're welcome.